Hey guys, I hope you're having a wonderful day. Today is May 5th. It's 73 degrees and sunny here in beautiful Northeast Florida. Today, I'll be giving you the 5 most important tips everyone who is growing tomatoes should know in order to get the best, biggest harvest. Let's dive in.
Tomatoes are the number one favorite of gardeners everywhere. We all enjoy these juicy, delicious fruits. Unfortunately, growing them isn't foolproof, but there are some important tips you can follow to get an amazing crop. So there are two types of tomatoes, determinate and indeterminate. Determinate tomatoes grow to a certain size and they would give you most of your fruit all at once. Indeterminate are vining and can keep growing and providing fruit all season, even until your first frost with proper care. This makes indeterminate tomatoes the most popular type that gardeners prefer to grow, so for purposes of this video, I'll be referring to the indeterminate varieties that climb. Some examples are Roma, Beefsteak, Sun Gold, those kind of varieties. I prefer Romas due to their rich flavor and versatile uses for many dishes. Most important thing to do for tomatoes is keeping them pruned. The suckers that grow between the vine, the actual main stem, and the lateral main branches are definitely little suckers that grow up in through there. They take the energy out of the plant. You want to keep mainly one stalk growing only. So you want to keep mature side branches, but get rid of the little suckers that pop up in between. They take energy from the plant, but not only that, they actually cause a lot of fullness in between the middle of the plant, not allowing for much airflow, and just the ones going up the sides that you should prune these every week. Just take the side branches and go all the way up and make sure there's no little suckers on the there. Keep your one main stem going upwards. That brings me to number 2. Your tomatoes should be trellised or staked. You can use either tomato cages or a string with clips. I use a combination of a few different things depending on where I have them planted. It helps with light and air being able to reach the inside of your plants where it needs it the most, as well as keeps it from falling over as it gets taller and heavier with fruit. 3 is that you take the mature branches off of the bottom of the stalk. Keep no more than 13. That's about the maximum that you want for harvest. Get rid of any extras. Remove the bottom 3 branches every week as the new ones start at the very top. This is how professional growers do it. The key is to count mature branches only. This helps with disease and airflow as well. Keep your tomatoes well watered. Water often and water deeply. That's number 4. Water consistently or your plants will get stressed and the fruit will crack. It's important to mulch the bottom of your plants. Tomatoes, it'll keep the moisture in there so you won't have to water quite as often. Number 5, very, very important. Before you even plant your seeds or transplants out into your garden, first treat the soil. By that I mean mix generous amounts of compost and organic matter into the soil. Then place a small amount of balanced organic granular fertilizer, like this, into the soil and mix into the top 2 to 4 inches. This way your plants will have slow release feed from the soil as they continue to grow. Fertilize your tomatoes with liquid fish emulsion, like this, and water once you plant them into the holes. This step is more important with seedlings and transplants, not so much necessary if you're just sowing seeds directly into the soil. This will help with transplant shock and for your seedlings and transplants to adjust. You should just keep fertilizing with liquid fish emulsion and water every 2 weeks until your plants present their first flowers. Once you see them start to flower, switch to an organic granular fertilizer that is high in phosphorus, that's the P, and potassium, that's the K, and the smaller number of nitrogen, that's the N. You want fertilizers that say for tomatoes and blooms, and those are great to use for the rest of the growing stages of your tomato plants. It will strengthen and encourage the plant to fruit, and it'll give you bigger and healthier fruit. Be consistent with fertilizing, as healthier plants are more resistant to disease and pests. Fertilize with granular and mix into the top top layer of the soil. Just kind of swoosh it around with your hands, and the next time it rains or you water, it'll help start breaking it down. Do the liquid fish emulsion in water to feed your plants. Do that every 2 to 3 weeks.
These are the most important tips to follow in order to have a healthy, plentiful tomato harvest. Tomatoes love sun, so be sure to keep them in a nice sunny spot. I hope you enjoy harvesting your tasty summer delights. And if you have any comments or questions, please post them below. I'd love to hear from you. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you next time.